By 1648, King Jarn attempted again to reclaim Pre Noko territory from the Narn, but was once more delayed by his father's queen, Queen Chov. Moreover, Queen Chov continued to exercise control over the territories of Kampong Kror and Kampong Sror Kar Tre, which King Chey Chettha II had previously granted her to govern. In 1653, King Payir Jarn converted to Islam and changed his name to Oudong Jarn Ibrahim. However, despite his religious conversion and the resulting religious turmoil, Oudong Jarn or Oudong Jarn Ibrahim continued to demand the return of Pre Noko territory from the Narn. The claim for the return of Kampuchea Krom territory during Oudong Jarn's reign eventually led to the first open war between the Khmer and the Narn. The Narn cited 5 reasons for attacking Oudong Jarn, accusing him of killing King Ote Borum Rear Jir who had previously helped him, killing King Bo Tum Rear Jir, or Oudong Nuon, who was the son and heir of King Ote Borum Rear Jir, in order to seize the throne, converting from Buddhism to Islam, which displeased the people, elevating Jarm officials above Khmer officials, and causing national unrest through these actions. With the collaboration of 2 other Khmer kings Oudong So and Oudong Torn, known as the sons of King Ote Borum Rear Jir, the Narn openly invaded and occupied Khmer territory for the first time in history. In 1658, after the Narn forces supporting Oudong So and Oudong Torn defeated Payir Jarn's army, Oudong So ascended to the throne. As for Oudong Jarn, he was captured by 3,000 Narn soldiers, placed in an iron cage, and taken to Quang Minh region, where he died on the way. In 1672, Oudong So arranged for his daughter to marry his nephew who was the grandson of Queen Chov, the queen of King Chey Chettha II. Just a few months after this marriage, this son-in-law killed King Oudong So to seize the throne. 5 months later, Oudong So's daughter killed her husband in revenge for her father and elevated her younger brother, named Oudong Ji, to the throne. Oudong Torn, who was Oudong So's younger brother, fled to seek help from the Narn for the second time. The Narn then sent an army of 10,000 soldiers to wage war against Oudong Ji. This war erupted in 1673 and continued until 1674, when it briefly paused because Oudong Torn fell ill and died. However, before his death, he instructed his nephew to continue the war against Oudong Ji. Because of this, the war between the Narn and the Khmer was not yet over. In this Narn-Khmer war, the territory east of the Mekong River was controlled by the Narn, including Oudong Torn and his nephew. The western part was controlled by Oudong Ji, who was the king, along with the vice-king named Payir So, who was his second brother. Payir So was the third son of Oudong So, who had been killed by his son-in-law, but he took the same name as his father. Oudong Torn's nephew named Oudong Nuon II, continued the war against King Oudong Ji as per the dying wish of his uncle Oudong Torn. Oudong Ji ordered his second brother Payir So, who held the position of vice-king, to fight against Oudong Nuon II, while he went to recruit more troops in Sam Rong Tong province. Unfortunately, in 1675, Oudong Ji fell ill and died in Pram Dormlern district, Sam Rong Tong province. Meanwhile, Payir So, his brother, was still engaged in battle against Oudong Nuon II at the Jark Toa Mok battlefield. After Oudong Ji's death, his son named Yorn did not ascend to the throne. the throne then went to Pyir So, the vice-king who was fighting against Orn Nuon II. Vice-king Pyir So ascended to the throne and took the royal name Chey Chettha III. He continued to wage a fierce war against Orn Nuon II, who had Arn Narm troops as support. At the end of 1675, King Chey Chettha III defeated the Arn Narm troops, and Orn Nuon II fled with the retreating Arn Narm army. In 1682, a new war broke out, the return of Orn Nuon II seeking revenge for his previous defeat, which sparked a series of continuous conflicts. Upon hearing that King Chey Chettha III was busy building a royal palace in Troa Nung Churng district Sam Rong Tong province, Orn Nuon II requested Arn Narm military support to seek revenge and attempt to seize the throne. Initially, Orn Nuon II captured Klang and Pria Tror Piang provinces, then continued to conquer provinces along the Mekong River up to Larvair Am. Later, Orn Nuon II's army breached Phnom Penh's defenses and advanced to Oudong capital to capture King Chey Chettha III's mother, who was guarding the capital as a hostage. King Chey Chettha III's reinforcements managed to rescue Oudong capital, forcing Orn Nuon II's army to retreat to the other side of the river. However, Orn Nuon II had captured King Chey Chettha III's mother and held her captive at the Troa Jorngvar military base. In 1683, an official named Pyir Hoke volunteered to rescue King Chey Chettha III's mother from Orn Nuon II, and eventually succeeded in freeing her. Enraged, Orn Nuon II led his army across the river to attack King Chey Chettha III but fell into the king's trap. As a result, Orn Nuon II's entire force of 18,000 soldiers was destroyed by the end of 1684. For the second time, Orn Nuon II fled and went into hiding in Arn Narm, waiting for another opportunity. During his hiding period in Arn Narm, Orn Nuon II frequently raided provinces along the Mekong River but had no opportunity to wage large-scale wars to seize the throne as before. The consequence of this war for the throne was that the Vietnamese Arn Narm increasingly entered Klang and Pria Tror Piang provinces under the pretext of serving Orn Nuon II. In 1689 or early 1690, Orn Nuon II fell seriously ill and died at the age of 37. Orn Nuon II had a son named Orng Im, and all the troops and officials continued to serve Orng Im just as they had served his father. Orng Im continued to lead the remaining troops from his father to fight against King Chey Chettha III, using Arn Narm as a base as before. In 1696, King Chey Chettha III attempted to reconcile the royal family by modifying the death penalty law and reorganizing the judicial system, especially the royal family structure. He tried to abdicate the throne to royal family members 5 times in an effort to restore internal trust. He proposed to the Arn Narm that Orng Im be allowed to return to Khmer to reunite with his royal relatives. The Arn Narm agreed to this proposal, and Orng Im returned to Khmer. Later, King Chey Chettha III arranged for his daughter to marry Orng Im and even allowed Orng Im to reign for 1 year from 1699 to 1700. However, due to a traitor named Okyar Norandrak Im who fled to Arn Narm and spread rumors that the Khmer king had allied with Siam and was preparing to attack Arn Narm to reclaim territory, a major war broke out in 1699 but was again defeated under the reign of King Chey Chettha III. What will happen next after this defeat in the war? The story will continue in the next video episode. Thank you for watching and please share to your friend if you like this video.